Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
Josh Harrison heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball one as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And he's retired here, 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, the opposing pitcher here gives up a ton of home runs, so maybe these guys are just licking their chops. Wait for a great pitch to hit, and then go yard.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
In tied at 93, ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Oh, yeah, that's the pitch right there. If he keeps that sinker to the outside part of the plate, he's going to do just fine. If that thing flattens out just a little bit, or if he gets it towards the middle of the plate, it's going to be a long game.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hamilton is over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
A windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Chopped foul right at home plate. One and 2, here it comes. Hit hard to short. Cozart has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Irvin Santana, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Billy Hamilton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Santana gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball, and his speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. After 1, no score. Starling Marte will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded by Phillips. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Standing in now, Jung Ho Gong. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Kozar. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
David Freese will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Adam Duvall strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And a rather easy first out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Digging in, Jay Bruce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Santana's ready. Here it is on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Batting 6th, catcher,
Devin Mesoraco will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Grounded to third. Gung is there. There's Harrison for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Francisco Cervelli will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Jordy Mercer stands in. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Three and 0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
The pitcher, Irvin Santana, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Bunting now is Santana, and he gets it down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Yeah, a nice job there to give himself up. You see they put the tag on him as he's running to first. That moves two guys into scoring position now, only one out.
Josh Harrison stands in. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, one ball, one strike.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
1-1, here it comes. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Obviously, this is one of the benefits of having a guy like this in the leadoff spot. He's still going to get his chances with runners on base, and he comes through here with a long home run.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
And here's a situation where maybe if he's trying to go with this pitch, he might hit this ball a little bit harder. But instead, he's up there trying to pull it, and he hardly gets anything on this line drive at all.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
0-1 count and the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs already home here. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. Santana steps into the windup. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Cervelli corrals it. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Zach Cozart will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Gung's got it to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Catcher, Brandon Finnegan.
Brandon Finnegan digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Ball 1, no
He'll
strike.
hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
2 balls, no
92 down the pipe, and it's 2-1.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So very nice work there by Santana as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. Starling Marte is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and He's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is going to get there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Into the box now, Jung Ho Gong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Nope. Ball one.
And he lays off there 1-0. One out, nobody on. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And that sinker is normally where he gets most of his ground ball outs. But it really hasn't been all that effective a pitch so far.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now batting.
Yeah, that wasn't really the sharp slider there. You can see the movement. More of a sweeping slider. Much easier pitch to hit when it's hanging like that.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Jordy Mercer will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Line drive to left. Duvall is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove, and that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Stepping in now, Irvin Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as this side is retired. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Bucks out in front, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Billy Hamilton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Just out in front of that one. Still 2-2. Santana looks in. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Marte comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. This is hit softly to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail here 4-0. Josh Harrison heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's wide, 2-0.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Gregory Polanco is on deck. Grounded to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Line toward right center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Well, he's now 0 for 3 in this one, but he's had a couple of good at-bats mixed in there. He's seeing the ball really well. They just don't want to fall in for him.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 4-0. Adam Duvall comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Jay Bruce will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Chopped weakly to the left. Taken in by Gung. There's Harrison for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Devin Mesoraco will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Santana comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is under it. 2 down.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hitting the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Marte going back. Still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ross Ohlendorf is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Ross Ohlendorf.
Starling Marte will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Marte.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Mozart makes a great play. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it. Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. What a high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner rooted on second base.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he'll take a look at ball one. Two and 0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. He's got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Striding into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base.
Now batting, shortstop.
Jordy Mercer digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as this lead swells to 7-0.
And this is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Into the box, Irvin Santana.
Irvin Santana.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Kevius Sampson will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Josh Harrison will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2 out with the man at first. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 7 and the Reds nothing. Zach Cozart will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. Cervelli scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Tucker Barnhart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Barnhart.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 now. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. When your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
Billy Hamilton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, look at Harrison. The throw. Got him.
Oh, great play.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Jumbo Diaz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Gregory Polanco will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
In there, strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
This is skied out to deep center field. Hamilton going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Michael Lorenzen will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
On the ground to the left side. Suarez is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte. Digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, third baseman,
Jung-Ho Kang will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
David Freese digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
A runner on first with 2 away. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 8 and the Reds nothing. Eugenio Suarez will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1.
You know, guys, you watch the way he's pitched all night, and you'd be surprised to understand that he's thrown a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters he's faced, and he's still pitching such a good game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Joey Votto will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Harrison has it on to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an Adam ball.
Adam Duvall will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Francisco Cervelli comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Chris Stewart is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 19, Chris Stewart.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Jordy Mercer will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Josh Harrison is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Hit hard to the right side. Backhanded. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Pirates 8 and the Reds nothing. Chris Stewart will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 19, Chris Stewart.
Jay Bruce will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Sean Rodriguez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the eighth, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
To short, hit hard. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not an easy play by any stretch here at short. That's a sharply hit ball, and he's taken him away from the bag. But you see the nice backhand stop, and then watch how quickly he squares himself up to get rid of this thing to start that 6-4-3. That's all about a great feed throw to the second baseman.
Brandon Phillips will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Polanco is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. None left for Cincinnati. Still 8-0. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Gregory Polanco will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Hamilton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with 1 swing.
Here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Here's Starling Marte. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. 8th home run on the season for him, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Now batting.
In now, Jung-Ho Gong.
Jung-Ho Gong.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Standing in now, Sean Rodriguez. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. But fortunately here, no advance. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Two out with the man at first. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. One for the Pirates, courtesy of this swing by Starling Marte. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Pirates 9 and the Reds nothing. Zach Kozart will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Now the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McCutchen has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Jose Peraza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Jose Peraza.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He continues to plow right through these guys. My man's working on a 1-hit shutout.
Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, victory wouldn't have been possible for the Pirates here without the start turned in by this man, Ervin Santana. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. But nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 9-0. Good night from Cincinnati.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.